Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, Confessions of a Gaming Mum. And happy Valentine's Day. Happy anniversary to me and my husband, because we officially became a couple 13 years ago today. And also happy birthday, Lara, because it's officially Lara Croft's birthday. So full of celebrations today. Obviously, I've just been out on my run, so I'm not in celebration mode just yet, but I'll be going home soon to celebrate with my hubster and bubster, and because we've got a very special afternoon tea being delivered. One, we got it, one, because it's Valentine's Day, two, because it's our anniversary, and three, just because of the hell of it. So the £3 that I lost in the last week are going to be put on with this afternoon tea, hence why I'm out on a run to try and save it a bit. But that was actually a really good run, despite the fact I got bitten by a dog, which I'm not really happy about, as you can probably understand. And it's the same friggin' dog every single friggin' time. Not every time I go running, but every time I see that dog, he goes for you. It's like, and the owner still doesn't fucking learn. In the year that I've been running, like, he's the only person I've seen that never puts his dog on a lead. He lets his dog run up to other people. It's a playful dog. So yeah, I understand. You're like, oh, he means no harm. But it just takes one dog who doesn't like other dogs, or a runner who's been attacked by dogs before, so doesn't trust dogs, to react really badly to that dog running at them, because he just runs for you. And he's jumped up at me before, nearly tripped me over. But today he actually went to nip me. I'm assuming it was a playful nip, because like I said, he seems to be a playful dog. But luckily he caught the back of my trousers, but I felt his teeth scrape the back of my leg. And like, I probably would have reacted a lot sort of more angrily if I'd sort of thought about it. But at the time I just kind of was like, what the fuck? And the owner was like, oh, sorry. It's like every friggin' time. It's like, oh, he just doesn't learn. It's ridiculous. I get the feeling like, because they've cut off a lot of the walkways around here, because it's still really icy, even though the snow's melting. It's really icy. So I think that's why I'm seeing him now, because I went for a long time without seeing him. I think because he went round like a long way more where the dog walkers go, rather than like runners or just walkers or whatever. They go off the beaten path sort of thing, I think, to avoid other people. But obviously they've been sort of pushed back onto this path, because it's the only bit that's not cut off. But still, oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a woodpecker. Oh my god, there's a woodpecker on the tree opposite me. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but he's on the bird feeder now. But I'm just in shock. That's the first time I've ever seen that before. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just super annoyed. And I was like, because I was thinking, because it was on the bit where I run for like half a kilometre and then I run back. So I was thinking, because they were coming towards me, so I half expected, I was kind of dreading that they would be like, I would catch up with them. But luckily, like, I didn't see them until I got like I was running the 4th kilometre, and I saw them basically running back to the car. So I'm assuming he wanted to avoid me, because he probably knew how fuming I would be. But I was ready to just shout abuse at them as soon as I saw them again, because I got myself so like in a rage, because I was like, how fucking dare you let your dog do that and not even fucking apologise properly? And the guy that was with him didn't even batter an eyelid. It's like, seriously, the dog just fucking nearly took a chunk out the back of my leg. So yeah, if I see him again, he's getting a fucking earful, I tell you that. So friggin' annoyed. But yeah, anyway, it was a really good run. I did 5 kilometres. I think it was probably my rage from the dog incident. I was listening to the Tomb Raider soundtrack again, because the last 2 runs have been super slow because of the snow. I was like, no, I really want to push myself today, because I feel like I've not really done a proper run for a while. So yes, I thought, yeah, I'll listen to Tomb Raider. I'll see how I feel. I'll aim for 4, but if I feel good while I'm doing it, then I'll push for 5. And yeah, that was so easy. It really was. I didn't get really any pain in my calves. I was getting out of breath, but not like to the point where I was literally like about to sort of sort of hyperventilate like I have before. And my times are really good. I think that is actually the best 5K I've ever done, to be honest, and I'm really, really proud of myself for doing it. So and I think the whole thing was like, I really just want to get back quick, because obviously I feel a bit bad, like the fact it's our anniversary and Valentine's Day and I'm out doing a run. So so yeah, I think that was part of it as well. But yeah, so so like I said, today it's going to be quite a busy one, because obviously I've got to go home, have breakfast, have my shower, be ready for when the shop comes, because we obviously get our food shop today. Get that all packed, and then we have our afternoon tea coming. Got to eat that, and then I've got my live stream. Again, it's me spending time away from my family, but you know, what can you do? So so yeah, they understand, I think, I hope. So but yeah, because today I start my Tomb Raider 2 live stream, so as soon as it's Lara's birthday. So yeah, really looking forward to it. But yeah, I've spent enough time chatting, because I better head home so I can actually spend time with my family and get stuff done. So I'll see you at home. Say happy birthday, Lara. Yeah.
It's your little Pinky's afternoon tea.
Thank you very much.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you very much indeed.
Enjoy, wouldn't you? Have a great day.
We will do, thank you. Take care.
And here it is. It's our Valentine's Day / anniversary / birthday. Lara's birthday. Afternoon tea hamper. I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. Can't wait. You can't really see it properly at the moment, but I'll get it all out later and show you properly what it looks like. But oh my god, it's so delicious. It looks amazing. So yeah, I'll show you properly when we've got it all laid out nice for our afternoon tea later. So exciting. Hi guys, filming this on my phone because I'm trying to save my camera for when we actually get round to eating the afternoon tea, because I just don't want to waste the battery and take up all the space on the camera. So yeah, we've just had our shopping delivered, so I thought I'd just go through what we've got for the week so you can see. There's a few things that are different, but mostly it's the same. But yeah, you can see what we've got. So I thought we'd start over here. So seeing as the pizzas were such a success with Bubs, we've gone for the pepperoni again, but we've bought grated mozzarella this time because I bought the mozzarella balls and there's just so much water in it that it makes them really soggy and it makes it difficult for him to eat. So I thought I'd try with the grated mozzarella and see how he gets on with that. Got our chorizo style bangers again for like that we basically use as our saveloys. Got Bubs' yogurts. They didn't do the Andros desserts that we had last week, so I was super disappointed. So we've just stuck with Oatly again. Need to get into a habit of actually going to a different Tesco's and getting the other ones, the coconut ones that we like. Got some more cheese for my cheese omelette. Stocked up on broccoli and the cauliflower because we ran out last week. Got our usual vegan meatballs that we have with our pasta. Got some more celery because I was going a bit manky right now. Got some chips as well. Managed to get some whole Oatly, which is just amazing. And they've started doing, we had this one before and they stopped doing it, so we had to get the sunflower one, but now they're back to doing the olive oil one, so I'm super pleased. Less carbs, more salt I think, and more fat, but yeah, this one's so much better in the long run, I think. We've got our meat-free chicken style strips again because these things are amazing. If you ever want to try vegan substitutes, these are one of the best ones I think out there for like stir fries, and like I said, the chicken and rice thing that we have is, yeah, they're just absolutely amazing. My husband tried to get a different meal today. He wanted to try something different, but they didn't have it, so he got his usual basically. So yeah, he's happy with it, but yeah, he ordered something different this time around. Got some more nappies for Bubs. We've decided, because he's still doing epic wheeze during the night, and because he comes in with us as well and he has a habit of leaking in cloth nappies, we're not ready yet for him to be back in cloth nappies, so we're going to keep using these until we notice a change in his when he wakes up in the morning, to see if he's actually done a lot of wee or not. So there's that. Over here, so we've got more of his raisins because again he's going through these like nobody's business. More squash because we'd run out, or nearly run out anyway. We're getting Linda McCartney's vegetarian sausages. These are suitable for vegan, as you can see, vegan approved. These just taste so much better in the stew that I make. I don't know why. I mean, we love these sausages like in a sausage sandwich or whatever, but these ones are just so much nicer in a stew. I don't like these normally, but yeah, in a stew they're absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's because they soak up more of the juice or not, but I don't know. But yeah, they're really good in the stew. Got some burgers as well. Got some more eggs. This is my dinner for tonight. That's if I'm not completely, or still like feeling sick from the afternoon tea later. So yeah, that's my dinner. Got some more Alpro grown up milk for Bubs. My hubby ran out of his vegan multivitamins, so he's trying these from Tesco. They don't actually say vegan multivitamins, but they are actually suitable for vegans. So yeah, so he wants to give those a go. Got some more chopped tomatoes. Got these. Apparently, these were substituted for something else, but I don't know what, because this is what we actually asked for. So unless it's like the smaller, they were going to give us like the bigger pack, and they didn't have the bigger pack, so they gave us a smaller pack. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. This is Bubs' breakfast. So he has two of those, or like between 1.5 and 2 of those he has a day. And apparently that's too much according to the health visitor, but never mind. That's my lemons. I have my lemon water when I go running. Some more oat bars for Bubs. Our carrots, because I need to stock up. My chicken that I have for my lunch. Got some onion, some easy peelers for Bubs. I got some soya milk, because that's what I'm going to start having with my protein powder when it turns up. Apparently it's turning up on Tuesday. I was hoping it'd be here by now, but hey ho. So yeah, that's for me when I have that eventually. I had to stock up on our chickpeas because we were running low. Got some baby carrots. I've got some potatoes to go in the stew. Stocking up on our baked beans as well. So we got these tortilla wraps because obviously the ones I had before were high protein and they were a lot more expensive. So as I'm not having them now with my lunch, these are for Bubs to make his pizza with, although they're a lot bigger, but we'll see how we get some with them. So I got crumpets for my husband and a loaf of bread as well. So yeah, that all came to, I think it was like £88.23, I think in total. So quite expensive, but there was a few things on there like the nappies, multivitamins, different things like that. So yeah, and there's the afternoon tea in the background. Oh, I've been waiting for this for weeks. Can't wait. So yeah. Now I need to put all this away so my husband can go and have a shower and then we can sit down and have our afternoon tea. Got the nice. So we just make sure he can't grab them and stick his finger in them.
Strawberry?
No, no, no.
It's strawberry, but you can't have it there, Bubba.
Strawberry!
Got monkey, crayons.
Nice.
Got strawberry.
Another strawberry?
Strawberry, strawberry. More strawberry?
You want more strawberry?
That's going to be a string.
More strawberry and
Strawberry and a ham sandwich. And look what you're going to get, Bubba. So obviously one of those is yours.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's going to be messy.
Liquid strawberry.
Strawberry?
You got strawberry jam on yours, Bubba?
White for your mush.
Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah. Mommy?
Yeah. Okay, I might take those out. Because he's just going to keep asking for that strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
There's
no one here.
Huh?
There's no one here.
Oh, is there? I didn't see that. Last strawberry, Bubba.
Strawberry.
That's what, yeah. There we go.
Oh.
A pen.
Well, that goes on there.
Look at that.
Wow.
Careful with it, Bubba, because it will break. You've got to be gentle with it. Don't stick it in the jam. Bubba, watch. Watch. I'll do it that way. See it this way. Yay! Yeah. Meow. It's not as sturdy as your other plane, so it will break. Uh-oh.
Ooh! Crash landed in Mummy's scone.
Oh my god, that afternoon tea was so nice. I haven't eaten it all yet because those cakes are just so that I don't want to. If I know that if I tried to eat them now, that I'd struggle and I wouldn't enjoy them because I'd just be trying to force them down. So I like to do like one cake at a time with a cup of tea, and then it's good. I can enjoy them, I can savour them. So it'll probably last me the next few days while I try and finish them. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that really quick because I'm literally about to start the very beginning of my Tomb Raider 2 live stream. God knows how this is gonna go because last time I'd played Tomb Raider 2 was when I was pregnant with Bubs and I had like severe baby brain. Now I have severe mum brain, so I doubt I'm gonna remember anything about this game. So yeah, I'm really nervous about playing it. I have really bad back because I've eaten so much, and I'm probably going to be in a food coma as well. So yeah, this should be fun. But anyway, I better get on with making sure everything's ready for my stream. So I'll see you afterwards. Good evening, guys. Oh my god, I am so tired. I think I'm on a major sugar crash after that afternoon tea. I've still got like 3 cupcakes in the fridge. I haven't finished them. After dinner I had the Rocky Road, a little heart, I don't know if it was like a cake or biscuit or whatever. It was quite soft. I was expecting it to be a biscuit, like, but the top was quite hard, but inside it was like more spongy, so I'm not sure what that was. It was delicious, but yeah, and I feel really sick now. So there's no way I'm touching the rest of those cupcakes tonight. I think it'll have to be one a day or something after having one cup of tea when Bobs has gone to bed. But yeah, so yeah, the afternoon tea was absolutely delicious. As always, she does such an amazing afternoon tea. It's just a shame that because she's only like a small local business, so like I'd love to send them out to friends of ours that live a bit further afield, but like I said, because she's local, it's not really fair on her to have to deliver that far. So yeah, so we just get to enjoy them ourselves. But yeah, so we watched Steve of War's new video tonight. It was really good. He did a really good job on that, but he always does a really good job on his videos, so I knew it would be a good one anyway. So we were hoping to go on the walk today, but the rain kind of came in just as we were about to get ready to go, so unfortunately Bubs hasn't been outside the house today, so I feel really crap for him. We'll try and get out tomorrow for him so he's not stuck in the house all the time. I might even take him up to where I run, depending on what the weather's like. What else was I gonna say? I completely forgot to, because of all the running around today, I completely forgot that I hadn't finished doing my vlog. So I'd exported it the night before, but I hadn't uploaded it to YouTube or done the thumbnail, so I had to do that at literally 5:30 when the video should have gone live. So, but it's live now, it's sorted, so that's fine. So yeah, literally right now, I'm just going to edit my Assassin's Creed video for tomorrow. Get that done. Then once that's done, I think we're going to head downstairs, have a nice cup of tea, no cake, and we're going to watch that new Netflix documentary about the Cecil Hotel. We've seen lots of stuff. I can't remember the name of the girl that it's about, but I've seen quite a few YouTube documentaries on it because obviously it's all the creepy unknowns about it. So a lot of people have been talking about it, so I want to see it to see if it's anything like the sort of documentaries we've seen before on it. So yes, that'd be good. I didn't say, I think I said in yesterday's vlog that we were watching Greenland last night. Oh my god, don't watch it if you have kids or like you have young children, because and you suffer from anxiety. Seriously, my fucking anxiety went through the roof after watching that. I've always loved disaster movies, so like Day After Tomorrow, 2021, Armageddon, what's the other one? Deep Impact. Love all those films. Always had that little bit of anxiety about like if this was to happen in real life, what would happen, what would I be like, sort of thing. But when you have a child and like even when he pisses you off, like someone that you live and breathe for, I mean obviously if you have your partner it's bad enough anyway, but if you have someone who you literally would kill or die for, sort of thing, like like you want to protect them with every fibre of your being, and you sort of put yourself in that situation, like what would you do? I mean, like there's the whole thing of like the fact that the asteroid was, or the comet was gonna hit like Europe and it was just gonna completely incinerate Europe, and I'm like, we'd be fucked. And I was like, what would you do in that situation? You've got no hope of getting out. Like it's a worldwide thing, like what we're going through right now. It's a worldwide thing, you can't escape it. You're literally just gonna die, and in a really horrible way. And it's like, what would you do? And it was, oh, I was she sat there in tears like the entire night just watching it, going, why am I watching this? Why am I doing this to myself? And like, because obviously the guy in it has a young son. And yeah, it was just, I was just sat there like in tears the entire time, because I was like, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I would do in that situation. Like at least he had the hope of that he got picked to like go in a bunker and stuff, and but like yeah, you see people like saying like take my child, and I think I would be like that. I'd be like, don't want my child to die in that sort of horrible way. So yeah, it was horrible. Don't watch it if you suffer from anxiety. Also, if you have kids, yeah, it was horrible. It was great. It was one of those really good ones where it was actually quite accurate in terms of the different things that they showed, but then it got a bit ridiculous towards the end, like the fact they had a countdown to the end of the earth and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I really don't think they would do that. You don't know, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think that would be very likely, but you know, it was really good. But set my anxiety going something chronic, so something a bit more light-hearted tonight. Yeah, so I better go on with editing my Assassin's Creed video. So yeah, hope you have a lovely evening, guys, and I shall see you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's 3:10. Apologies for not really doing much in terms of like action scenes today. Well, the fact I call them action scenes. One, I think it just gets a bit tiresome over time, so and it can be a pain in the ass for me to edit and stuff, so I'm going through a lull at the moment in terms of the sort of stuff I want to be filming. If I'm doing anything different, then I'll try and film it, but yeah, at the moment I don't think you really want to see the same things being done over and over again. So so yeah, I decided against it today. Trying to think what to talk about. So we had a really nice lay-in actually. The last 2 mornings, kind of, we've had like quite good lay-ins from Bubs. He didn't wake up till just gone 8 o'clock this morning, so that was nice. Meant my husband had to get straight on with work though as soon as we got up, so yeah. But I still don't have my protein powder fruit. Apparently it's going to arrive tomorrow, which is annoying. But the thing is, I still have my cupcakes to eat. And I had one for lunch, and yeah, it was so amazing. I think the thing with the cupcakes, and I think I find it with a lot of afternoon teas as well, is there's just so much sweet that by the time I actually get to the cupcakes, I just feel really sick, so I don't enjoy them as much. So so splitting them up the way I have and having like something really savoury before means then I get to really enjoy how sweet they are. So like obviously with an afternoon tea, normally you have the sandwiches and you have the scones, and that's when you have the cupcakes. And obviously the scones that she does are absolutely amazing and really, really lovely. So so yeah, I'd have the scones, and they're really big and they're homemade ones. And yeah, I was done. I was just like, I can't have anything else like after that. So so that's why I decided, yeah, I was going to split up, like just phase how many, like when I actually have the cupcakes. So I've had one for my lunch, had to sneakily have it while Bubs wasn't looking. I'll probably have another one after dinner, and then I'll try and have another one with a cup of tea later tonight if we get a chance to sit down once Bubs has gone to bed. So so hopefully I can get them eaten and done out the way, so then I can start properly, like again with macros tomorrow again, because I'll have my protein powder by then, so hopefully then I can start upping my protein as well. I can't remember if I said, but on the macros group that I'm in, I posted the other day about my diastasis recti, just to see if there was anyone on there that had actually had it and had recovered properly from it and stuff. And again, you just get mixed messages from people, because every case is different, so you can't exactly rely on one person to, or sort of like one case fits all sort of thing, or one, I can't even think of the word for it, one remedy fits everyone sort of thing. Everyone is different, so what might work for someone like may completely actually make someone else's worse. So so yeah, there was just a lot of people saying like you just have to be careful, you have to stick with physio and blah blah blah, but then there was a lot of people saying about my running, and that my running would not be helping, and that what I should do is actually take up cycling instead, because that's a lot less impact on your core, which obviously contradicts what I hear from my physio, when my physio says actually your running helps to strengthen your core, so that's why I should keep it up and don't stop it. So yeah, it's all like this contradiction advice that I keep hearing. So then I was kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. So I thought, you know what, today I'm going to ask the same question in the women's running groups that I'm in. Someone else had asked before about if people in the group had diastasis recti, and she got no replies apart from me. So so I wasn't really expecting much, but I've actually had quite a few replies today, which I was really surprised about. And a few of them were actually their physiotherapists themselves, and they do actually say that, like, as long as you're careful, you should be able to keep running with diastasis. You just have to keep an eye on your breathing, don't strain yourself too much, and also do exercises that you're, like, make sure you keep to the exercises that your physio gives you. Don't do any sort of ab work like core, like planks or sit-ups and things like that, which I don't. So yeah, so it's all kind of advice that I've heard before, but it was nice to actually hear other people sort of confirm like what my physio has said. It's not that I don't have faith in my physio, it's just it kind of like sticks in your mind when you hear like everyone saying something different to my physio sort of thing, and surely she should know better, especially because she's the one that's she actually goes to seminars and classes on diastasis recti and like how to help it. So yeah, so I would hope that she would know. But someone in the women's running group today said that when she first had it and she first started running, she actually wore a belt. You can get these like figure sort of belts that just wrap around your entire sort of midsection to give you support, and they actually apparently they help like your muscles go back. I don't know. But yeah, she said that kind of helped keep her everything in place while she was running. So I'm kind of wondering if that's something that I might have to do, because obviously as I'm losing weight, my trousers are getting looser, so I've always been having to pull them up when I'm running anyway until I get a bit sweaty, and then they stick. But now it's getting to the point that even the sweat's not holding them up. So and because they used to be quite tight, that would actually be quite supportive for my stomach, but yeah, it's getting to a point where they're not very supportive anymore. So I'm wondering if yeah, it's worth me getting a belt. But I'm just going to speak to my physio and see what she says. If like, I think they're called like waist trainers, I think a lot of people use, but obviously I couldn't wear them too tight because they would really hurt my stomach. But literally I just want something to support my stomach. It might just be that I just have to buy tighter trousers now. I have to buy a size down to make sure my stomach is supported. I don't know, but I've got my next appointment with her on March the 6th, so I've got like 3 weeks until I see her again. So so yeah, so hopefully she can just give me advice on what to do, and yeah, and we'll just go from there. But that's all I really wanted to talk about. Oh, and like with like there was a group, a post that someone made in one of the mum groups I'm in as well about mum guilt and lockdown with kids and stuff. And yeah, I think it's getting to a point now, like, but these groups are normally the sort of people that are like, it's stop being selfish, think of other people, don't go anywhere, stay in your house, blah blah blah. But you can tell people are just getting really sort of fed up now with lockdown, and yeah, the mum guilt is just, I think it's sky high with a lot of mums in terms of what can we do with the kids, especially when the weather's been as shit as it is. It made me feel better in terms of I'm not the only one that feels like it, but yeah, you can, there's a particular kind of feeling in the air at the moment, I think, in terms of everyone's just really impatient for the lockdown to finish. And I read today that I think Boris Johnson is going to give like a conference on February the 22nd, which will like sort of map out how we're going to come out of lockdown, because I think he's been under a lot of pressure to sort of lift lockdown by April, because the numbers at the moment, the R number, which is like the, I don't know what the R stands for, but I know it's like basically how many people like one person can infect, and I think it's lower than 1 now, which it hasn't been that low since the last summer, which was when we were actually at quite a good point, I think. So so yeah, but then that number may be lower, but then it's, you've got to think of like what the government have got to think of in terms of the numbers of people that are in hospital, the amount of people that are still dying from it, especially with this new strain, in terms of like, it's going to be well, it's more fatal, so if you catch it, you're going to suffer more severely from it. So so yeah, I get what people are fed up. I'm fed up. I want to be able to see my friend that hasn't seen anyone, or like barely seen anyone in the last 6 months. She was on her own on Christmas Day and shit. I want to be able to see those people. I mean, I can't see my parents for God knows how long, because they're in a different country now, so God knows when I'm going to be able to see them again. I haven't seen my sister in like since Christmas, so it's, yeah, it's just, it is getting tiring, but I'm apprehensive of us coming out so quickly, so I'm hoping it will be like a phase thing and people will actually be sensible this time and not just go running out and having parties and shit. So, but anyway, we'll see. I don't think I really understand things enough to really be able to fully comment on it, but I want to be getting back to normal. I want like to be able to take my son out to places and stuff, but then I just want this to be all able to go away, and if we try to go back to normal as quick as possible, then we're just going to end up going back into lockdowns and curfews and quarantines and shit. So so yeah, I just want it to be done right this time, because we've screwed up so much before. But anyway, I need to get on with my exercises, and now the sun's coming through and really blinding me, so yeah, I'm going to get on with that, and then I'm going to go down and see my family again. So I will probably see you tonight. Good evening, guys. So the weather's definitely had a turn. We went out for our walk and it was like drastically different. It was insane. Just like nice to be able to walk out of the house without your face hurting because it's so cold. So so yeah, after my exercises, went downstairs, played with Bubs for a bit, and then I made dinner. And sneakily had to eat one of the cupcakes after dinner in the kitchen so Bubs didn't see, because otherwise he'd want some. So I've literally got one more left. The one I had today though, oh, well, like this evening I should say, was absolutely just to die for. I think it was like vanilla sponge with like vanilla cream on top, but in the middle it was like strawberry jam, and it had a strawberry on top that had been dipped in like a sort of creamy yogurt thing. So oh yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. So the one I think I've got left is chocolate, because I had a red velvet one earlier. That's what I had at lunch. Again, that was beautiful. So I had red velvet earlier, then I had strawberries and cream for dinner. I'm still umming and ahhing about whether I want it with a cup of tea later, because the other one was so sweet. I think I might struggle with this one, so I might leave it till tomorrow to have with lunch. I'm really not sure, because I want to be able to enjoy it, like I said, because the one I had at lunch today I really enjoyed, because I had it, like I said, if you have savoury, so you like cleanse your palate of any sugar and then you eat it, it's just like that direct contrast, and yeah, you can really like indulge in it. And I just think if I have it now, I'm teetering on the edge of feeling sick. So yeah, I don't really want to feel sick and eat it, so because I saved the best till last, because I think this one if she wasn't just teasing. This one actually has like a Ferrero Rocher that's been baked into the middle. So like seriously. So I really don't want to ruin it by eating it when I feel really sick. So I'll see how I feel when I'm actually drinking my tea or something. But yeah, it's not going to take long for Bubs to go off because he was literally like that in my husband's arms as I just left them. So but yeah, trying to think anything else has happened. Not really. No, I can't think of anything else. So yeah, my husband's desperate to get his hair cut, so I said to him, now the weather's warming up a bit, we can make sure there's a day where it's definitely not going to rain and we can do it in the garden, or like give his hair a trim and stuff. So because he desperately needs it. I think he's getting a bit fed up with it, so yeah, we'll just have to see. Yeah, I'm literally just working on well, I will be working on, I've got to edit my Tomb Raider anniversary edition video for tomorrow night. I think I've literally got like 2 or 3 more of them left, not got many at all. So what I think I'll do, I'll naturally then just publish my live stream, my Tomb Raider live streams, Tomb Raider 2 live streams after them, so then hopefully it means I can get enough maybe that I can just keep it going. What I'll probably have to do though is it might be like every Tuesday and Thursday I do I publish the live streams, because obviously I'll only be recording it once a week, but at the moment I'm kind of publishing Tomb Raider videos 3 times a week, so I won't be able to keep that up because obviously I'll end up catching up and then being debt of videos. So if I keep it that like Saturday is just like the only day I don't have a video, maybe. I think that's the way forward, to be honest. So yeah, coming to a point where I won't have a video to upload every day. It's crazy. So what it might be worth doing actually is keeping Saturday the day that I when Bubs eventually goes to nursery and I have that free time to do like one-off videos and stuff, that I keep it like every other Saturday or something. That might be the way forward. I'm just thinking out loud right now, so. But yeah, anyway, I need to get on with it because I don't think Bubs is going to take very long to go to sleep, and me and my husband want to make the most of our evening. So I shall speak to you in the morning, hopefully after my run. Good morning, guys. So Tuesday morning run, and I actually think that was my best run yet. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure I've just knocked a minute off my best time for 5 kilometers. So didn't think I'd do that. I knew I was doing good, but I didn't realise I was doing that good. Really struggled to get up this morning. My husband woke me up at like 7 o'clock, and I was kind of like, and then just like rolled over and went back to sleep. I didn't wake up till like 7:30, didn't get out of bed till like 7:45. So I don't think I was actually here till nearly like 8:30. So it was quite busy this morning, but mainly dog walkers. But the difference in the weather, and I've got the door open and now I'm getting rained on because it's just started raining. So yeah, the difference in the weather, it's definitely warmer. It's not, I'm gonna have to close the door because I don't know if the wind's gonna affect the go into the microphone. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, it's so much warmer than it has been. Literally, like before, when the wind was blowing, it would like take your breath away and like sting your face. But today, nothing like that. Still too cold to not have to wear my long sleeve top, but I was kind of like, I was worried. I was thinking, oh no, am I going to get too hot that I'm going to be like dying and then it's going to like screw up my times. But no, it was warm and I was getting like sweaty, but the wind was still cool enough that it was actually really cooling me down as I was running. I did have to roll up my sleeves though and obviously unzip my top to get some air to my body. But yeah, so I was really worried though when I first started as well, because it weren't my calves, it was my shins, and I was like, don't tell me I'm going to get shin splints. So it was like from my shins up to my knees was like just really, I don't even know if it was like, it was just like real discomfort. So so yes, so I was like, oh great, so it's gonna make me really slow and I'm not gonna be able to do 5k, because I thought that today. I woke up this morning thinking I'm not gonna push for a 5k. I'll see how I feel when I get there, but I would just assume that I'll do just 4k. And I was just like pushing myself. I was like, come on, this isn't gonna be forever. This is just me warming up. This is just my legs warming up. So and I was like, as soon as I get up that steep hill and I nearly die, after that my legs will hopefully start to get better. And they didn't, and then I was just like pushing myself, and I was like, right, I'll just get to this bit and then they'll start to feel better. I'll just get to this bit and they'll start to feel better. So in the second kilometre I have to like run around a gate that's in the way, because obviously where they've tried to shut off the seawall. And I get past there and I always stop for a split second there just to catch my breath, because it's like at the top of a really steep hill. So so I stopped there for a few seconds, then I run along for, it must be at least half a kilometre, and that's a slight drop, so that made me feel slightly better. But then obviously when I turn around I have to go back up that slope. So I got to the bottom and I just did a bit of stretching with my calves, and then from then it got better. So my first 2 kilometers were quite, not slow, but they were the slowest of this run, so they were like just over 7 minutes. And I was surprised actually, because where I stopped twice on my second kilometer I was only 5 seconds off from my first kilometer. So yeah, really good. But then after that I started getting faster, but I do think that because with the 3rd kilometer it's all downhill, so so that probably helps as well. And then with the 4th and 5th kilometer it's kind of like, well, the 4th kilometer is me running back, and then I have to run around like a really old building, which is like uphill and downhill, uphill, downhill. But that's always quite a good one, because obviously you slightly go uphill, then you go quite downhill, and then that kind of gets your speed up for the last hill that goes up, and then it's only a gradual slope, but going down the slope at the end is a lot steeper, so you go a lot faster. And I have to do that twice in order to make it a 5k. And I got to the end of the 4k and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and do the 5. So I did really have to push myself. My legs were fine. They weren't as bad as what they were when I first started running, but they were feeling it, and I was feeling out of breath as well. And I'm trying to really concentrate on my breathing now as well, because I do wonder if that's affecting my stomach in a way, in terms of, because I'm so out of breath and because I'm so sort of in the zone, I'm not concentrating on how I'm breathing. And obviously with diastasis recti you get a lot of women where they breathe through their stomach, which can like you have to really concentrate on your diaphragm and stuff when you've got diastasis recti and you're doing like exercises and stuff. So I was trying to really concentrate on my breathing ever so often, but then that was making it harder. So so yeah, I had to really push myself with the 5k to just keep going basically, and not to slow down. I was like, I've got a really good pace, I really want to keep this pace going. What probably really helped as well was, again, I was listening to the Tomb Raider soundtrack, and luckily none of the slow songs were playing, so it was keeping my pace like quite quick. And I have to say, probably like the last 500 meters of that 5k I was literally just on autopilot. My legs were just in such a rhythm then that I couldn't actually slow down. They were just kept going. And yeah, so I managed to do 5k quite easily. It's funny though, I can definitely tell my progress, because I mean on Sunday, because that's what I kept saying to myself, I was like, it's definitely the recovery time that, like on a Sunday, why I find it so easy, because I've got those 2 days where I get to recover. But yeah, with today, like there's no way I could have done the 4k. I actually felt like the 5k I did today, how I felt doing that last kilometer is normally what I used to feel like when I was doing the 4th kilometer, and I was like, if I feel this bad doing the 4 kilometers, there's no way I could do a 5th. So that's how I recognized that feeling as I was coming to the end of that 5th kilometer. I was like, this is exactly how I feel, or how I felt when I was doing 4 kilometers before. So I definitely know my stamina is definitely picking up. But it's got to, so when I'm at that point where I can do the 5 kilometers, but it's something I really have to push for, and it's something that like I will feel like I'm dying by the end of it. But because it's annoying, because like the 4k, literally it's from the car up to the end of the seawall and back, and it like a little detour around on a hill around an old building. So that's exactly 4k. So I know that's fine. 5k, I just have to sort of make up on the, I'm still kind of learning how to make it exactly 5k for me to do the 4k, run out, then run back and be at the car at 5k. I've still not worked that out. So I'm going like halfway around and then I end up stopping quite far away from the car. But I guess that's a good thing because then it means I get to walk off a bit and like before I actually do my cool down. So it's probably good that I do have like at least 100 meters before I actually get back to the car to sort of like walk off the sort of any strain I get in my legs. But yeah, so as you can tell, I'm actually really happy about my run today. So I'm hoping that's the start of something good. Although if I push myself a lot today, does that mean on Thursday that I'm not going to be able to do it? We'll see. But I think, like I said before, because I weren't able to put into practice what I was going to do, because obviously with the snow and everything. So I still think I want to keep to what I said before, where on the during the week, like Tuesdays, Thursdays, I'll go beast mode and just really push myself to do 5k as fast as possible. And then on a Sunday, I'll just do a casual run and just see how I get on. Although I do think, didn't I before, where I was just like, I'll see how much I can do 4k, how fast I can do 4k, and then do a 5k at the weekend. But now I just feel like I really want to just start getting the 5k nailed each time, because I'm finding it just so much easier than before. Like I said, the fact that I felt like I was dying today after 5k, and that's how I used to feel on 4k. So I know I'm definitely making progress. But anyway, yeah, I better head back because, like I said, I've started late today. Hopefully I might be able to take Bubs out today, but then it started raining, so I don't know if this is what it's going to be like all day, because it looks very miserable. But it's actually quite nice out. Like I said, I think that's why it's so busy, because it's the first time in a while where it's actually felt like it's warmed up and it's actually half decent, even if it is a bit drizzly. But my protein powder turns up today. I'm really happy, so I get to try my first protein shake today. Don't know what time it's going to turn up. The thing I got said between 10:30 and 1:30, so we'll see. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention as well. Really wanted to push myself today and do a 5k, because I had 3 of those cupcakes. I finished all the cupcakes yesterday that were left over from the afternoon tea, but like this is how like bad they are in terms of like, you have the sponge like of the cupcake, and then probably like just as much icing, if not more icing, than you actually have of cake. So it was a lot of sugar. So I didn't have my banana this morning. And that's what I was thinking to myself. Like, I was like, well, I had plenty of sugar yesterday, and we had pasta for dinner. So I was like, so I've had too many carbs yesterday, so I'll use that rather than having a banana today. I'll use my overeating of sugar and carbs yesterday for my run, and it didn't make me feel any better. Normally, because on a Saturday night I have a lot of rice. So and I normally feel quite good on the Sunday when I run. So obviously it just shows that natural sugars are definitely better for you than unnatural and refined sugars. So yeah, don't eat a cupcake the night before and think this will get me through a run the next day. It won't. But yeah, anyway, I better get back, and hopefully next time you see me I'll be trying my protein powder for the first time. I'm so excited. But anyway, I'll speak to you later. Good afternoon. So I've literally just had my lunch, did a bit of manic cleaning and stuff, so I've dusted upstairs. I'm literally just about to hoover, but while I was eating my lunch, we had a rather exciting delivery. I can show you, it's finally turned up. This is my protein powder that I'm going to try and probably absolutely hate. So but I was hoping to have it with my lunch, or have it as a mid-morning thing, but because it turned up a little bit later, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have it as like a mid-afternoon evening thing, so probably like 3 o'clock or something. I'm going to try it, and hopefully I can record it and not be like making like sort of like retching noises and stuff when I try it. But it's really cool because it's vegan, and the packaging is really good as well, because it's like all biodegradable or whatever. Yeah, home compostable pouch, plastic free, over 95% renewable. So yeah, this is the company Bulk that I'm trying it with, because they're quite a decent price for not only for protein powder but for vegan protein powder. So the one I'm trying right now is white chocolate coconut. But they had loads of different flavours. I don't know why I picked this one, to be honest. I was just like, woo, looking for all the flavours, but they had like a caramel latte one. So if I like this one, I'll either stick to this one or I'll go over to like caramel latte or something, but I'll get a bit bigger bag because this is only 500 grams. I think you can get like 2 kilograms. But because I haven't had protein powder now for at least 20 years when it tasted absolutely vile. So so yeah, so if I like it, then I'll go through this one and then buy another one. But yeah, this only cost me like £7 because it was like half price, so I thought, yeah, it's cheap and it's the smallest one they do, so yeah, I'll give it a go. I can't remember how much. I think the 1 kilogram one was like £25 or something, so I know the 2 kilogram one is going to be even more, but yeah, we'll just see how I get on. And with that, I better get on with the hoovering because my husband has a meeting at 2. So, I mean, I've got a little while, but yeah, still need to get on with stuff. Yeah, and this is a result of me clearing out Bub's room yesterday because Elmo, unfortunately, his eyes been smashed, and so has Cookie Monster's. So yeah, it's quite sharp as well. It's a really brittle plastic because he loves them, but we just can't keep them when they're like that. I'm just worried about him like slicing his finger open on them, so I had to get rid of him. A few Amazon boxes as well, and a Christmas panettone tin. So yeah, so I just wanted to have a clear out yesterday, and this is old changing mat as well. It's literally like falling apart. I mean, like, that is, don't need it anymore. If we do have another baby, I think it would just be, we'll just change him on a towel like we did with him upstairs. But yeah, so clearing that out today. This is what his room looks like now. Like, because this was just full of teddies and it was just getting on my nerves because he kept pulling them off and it was really annoying. So I thought I'll leave this for his toys, and I don't mind him taking them off so much, easier to clean up. So I've managed to be able to put all his toys up here now, or most of his teddies, and a lot more in here. So so yeah, they're all squished in, but it's the best place for them to go. Because not a lot of them are for him. A lot of these are like from when I was little. Like this one's from when I was a baby. I think that was actually from when my sister was a baby, that one. That one was from when I was really young. A rabbit, that's why it looks so scruffy. That was from when I was, I've actually got a picture of me at school with him. So yeah. And this one I took into hospital when I had my tonsils out. I was 8 years old. So yeah, a lot of these are mine. And Simba's mine as well, but Bubs absolutely loves him. So yeah, so I'm getting there, keeping it nice and tidy until he comes in. I'll let him come in later, but my husband has to come up at 2 to have a meeting, so I need to hoover quick and then get out the way for him to come up. Okay, so it's nearly 3:15. My husband's just come down from his meeting, so I'm going to make him a coffee, but first I'm going to try and make myself a protein shake. I'm having to use our reusable coffee cups that we haven't used since we, well, practically haven't used since we bought them. Because I need to obviously shake it up, and it has a lid, so it means I can shake it up and not get it everywhere. There we go. So that's 250 ml. I hope that fits in that cup. Oh, just. There we go. Just texture for luck. Okay, I'm not going to drink it out the lid. I'll see what it looks like inside. It smells really nice. There's still a few lumps in it though. If you can see, that's what it looks like. Oh, it smells so nice though. I just hope it tastes as nice as it looks. Doesn't taste as nice. But it's like taking a coconut soap and eating it. Oh. Powdery. Yeah, I don't know how you could drink that if it was in water. Oh well. There's a load of powder stuck in the bottom. Maybe if I try a different flavour next time, that might be alright. But yeah, I've got to finish this one. Oh. I'm going to have this and then I'm going to have a coffee to wash down the flavour. Ugh. Hi guys, my camera ran out of battery, or not battery, out of memory, so I'm having to record this on my phone. So whilst the files are transferring for me to do the vlog I've got to release for tomorrow, it's going to take forever because there's so much footage. But anyway, yeah, so as you saw, I managed to find all the bits and pieces for me to make vegan pancakes, because I completely forgot that today was Shrove Tuesday, i.e. Pancake Day in the UK. So yeah, so managed to get together some stuff for vegan pancakes, and they actually tasted really, really nice. I'd highly recommend the recipe. So if anyone wants it, just let me know and I'll post it below. But yeah, Bubs went into like a kind of like food coma afterwards. It was really funny. So yeah, originally we were planning on going for a walk, but he was literally falling asleep in his chair, so we were like, no, better not. But then he got a second wind, and then he was asking to go on the walk, but then it was too late to go on the walk. So he ran his bath, and he's just had like a nice long bath. So and he's just completely contacted my husband. My husband's just texted me, and I haven't even started on the vlog yet, so that's great. So yeah, that's our evening plan. But anyway, that's it for this video, I think. So yeah, hope you did enjoy it. If you did, then please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media. All the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.